Well, howdy. Well, recently, the channel 11 Bang Bang, and if you're not familiar, look them up on YouTube. 11 Bang Bang. It's some folks who do some really wonderful things on guns, mainly on black powder things. And Garrett from 11 Bang Bang was doing a presentation recently on what to do, what kind of guns you would need for an off-the-grid or a world without law, what I call an after-the-blast gun. And he said that his favorite would be a 68 caliber or larger flintlock. Well, I think this would fit the bill. This happens to be a blunderbuss. Now, this is not a standard blunder. I don't know if it's standard or not, but it's what this was a movie prop that was made in India, imported into Canada, and then exported to the U.S. I bought this used. A buddy of a cousin of mine owned this, and I was talking to the cousin one day and said, I'd really like to find a flintlock blunderbuss. And he says, well, I know a guy who's trying to downsize his collection. Let me ask him. And he did, and we came to a price I agreed on, and here it is. Now, what this was, as I said, a movie prop. Now, to be shipped here from Canada, well, let me show you something. This, by the way, is an early 18th century safety. It's covering up the frizzen, steel, or also called the cock, or the hammer. Oh, excuse me, the hammer. This is the cock. This is the hammer. It's weird. It's backwards from today's nomenclature, but this is called the cock. But the flash hole right here, the guy I bought it from, he drilled this because it came without the drilled flash hole. Because to ship this with the flash hole drilled would be an abrogation of Canadian law. Or I don't know, maybe import into Canada from India. But so he ships it without that and with some, danger. California's been known to cause cancer sort of warnings on it. Blunderbusses came in several styles. One of them is called a dog lock, and a dog lock basically has a lock back here on the cock that prevents it from being cocked, and you have to undo the dog lock to cock it. It was an early form of safety. Now let me tell you something about the cock here. Where's that? There it is. Okay, you notice this. This is a piece of flint. It's being held by a piece of leather into the little vise here that holds it in place. That, in turn, is being powered by a spring that's inside the back plate here. This spring powers the lock that holds the pan cover. What happens is you have to take your pan, fill it full of black powder of some kind, close it, and this keeps it, supposed to keep it free from rains, moisture, and other things. Then you fill the barrel with powder, and then throw in lead balls, glass, nails, rocks, whatever you have sitting around. This is a smooth bore, so it doesn't really care. Then you cock it, aim, or at least point, and fire. And to cock, let me show you. This particular one has a trigger pull of probably around 20 to 25 pounds. And I would dearly love to figure out a way to fix that, but I've yet to figure that out. But anyway, I'll show you. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Oh, there goes my flint. This is one of those little problems with flintlocks. And fortunately, I happen to have a screwdriver handy. You open this thing up, slip your flint back in, get it at that angle that you happen to know that on this particular machine is the exact right one for you, and then tighten her down. And you're ready to go for the next run. What's good about this particular gun, as versus a more modern one, you can nap a piece of flint. All you need is a piece of antler and a hide or other piece of leather to sit on your leg so that you have something that flint doesn't go through your leg. You use flint or spar or obsidian or any quartzite rock that will spark. And what do I mean by spark? I'll put this down and try it again. Oh, this is what I mean by spark. See that? if I'd had powder in here and powder in here, there would have been one hell of a noise. That's what I use this for mainly, is for setting off car alarms. It's a fun toy, but it's also a tool in earnest. You could shoot very large balls out of this. You could shoot buck and ball. You can shoot, as I said, rocks or glass or nails or anything out of this. And it's a weapon that can be used for hunting squirrels, or if you're really good, deer, or if necessary, repelling boarders. Anyway, this is a fun tool of the 18th century, well, 17th century really, that is still very prized today.